Hi everyone, Pepper Spray Patty here with a great video talking to you about the 10 commandments of self-defense. So let's jump right in and talk about these 10 commandments. So commandment number 1, believe that you are worth fighting for. Ladies, this one goes out to you specifically. I can't tell you this anymore. You are worth fighting for. You have value. You have self-worth. And I hope and I pray that you know that you are valuable and that you have the self-worth. I hope that you have that love inside of yourself so much that when someone tries to take that away from you, that you will fight back and defend yourself. Now I say that coming from having an experience in my life where someone broke me down slowly and gradually over time to the point where without even realizing it, I lost my self-worth. It's tough to come back from that, but it's possible. And no matter what anyone has told you all your life, you are worth it. You are worth fighting for. And I hope that if you question your self-worth, that you are watching this and you know that from the bottom of my heart, I love each and every one of you, and I truly believe that you are valuable and you are worth fighting for. It's important that you know that also. Now, I can't make you believe that. I can't force you to love yourself and be confident about yourself. What I can do is I can share with you my experience and my story. Like I said, I had an experience in my life. I was married at a certain point several years ago, and without realizing it, he was spiritually, emotionally, and mentally abusive. About a week after our 1-year anniversary, he became physically abusive. I was very lucky that I was able to leave that situation and go out on my own. But, as most of you know my story, when I left and filed for divorce, that's when I was the most scared. Because I was out there, not only fearful, not only living in constant fight or flight, constantly looking over my shoulders, constantly afraid of him showing up at any moment, any time, and always being on the defensive and prepared for something to happen. But I also had lost me. And I had a real hard time every morning waking up. Not waking up. Waking up was easy. God made it easy to wake up. It was hard to get out of bed. Because at the time I was living in survival mode. Barely functioning. Just doing what needed to be done to get through the day. It doesn't feel good. And it certainly doesn't help your self-worth. But every morning, I woke up and I thanked God for the gift that He had given me of that day. For the gift that He had given me of every day. And my prayer to Him was that I know you have a reason. I know you have a purpose. You love me and would never abandon me. And out of love, you've allowed this to happen, and you have a reason for it. And I wait for you to tell me what that reason is so that I can give you the glory. And I said that prayer every morning. And then I told myself that I was better today than I was yesterday. And that's how I got out of bed every day. And I lived my life like this for 1.5 years. And it was a slow process. But eventually, I healed and gained my confidence back. And as time moved on, I got to the point where God felt that I was ready to understand why I went through what I went through. And I'm here today talking to you about the 10 commandments of self-defense, about believing that you're worth fighting for, because of what I went through. So if anything gives you hope, I hope that it is me telling you that I lived through, that I survived, that I overcame, so that I can be a warrior, to love you and tell you that you are worth fighting for. Now I have to say, I did not expect this video to go this way. This is not what my Cliff Notes say, but there's a reason that this is the number 1 commandment in self-defense. There's a reason why this is so important. There's a reason why it touches my heart so deeply. Because you are worth fighting for. I'm going to leave this right here where we are now. But I'm going to come back tomorrow. And we're going to talk more about self-worth and about how you are valuable and worth fighting for. Just as a recap. And then we're going to get into commandment number 2. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless you and stay safe.